It's extremely windy. I look like a hot mess because I've been swimming today. But we got home a little bit ago and noticed Candy just standing in the field guarding Peanut's calf, which is not her calf at all. So then we started hanging around. We've been here for a solid longer than an hour, but it's about baby time now. So we are just hanging out in this field trying to see this baby be born because I keep missing everybody's baby and I need to see one. And as you can see, it's happening. It's happening. At this point, I really don't know how much longer I can stay out here. I might just have to meet the baby in the morning because I don't want to make her nervous, and it's also getting really dark. You can't tell because I have the brightness all the way up on this camera, but it is getting dark. Well, it's the next morning. I'm looking at Candy. Normally I would not drive the four-wheeler into the pasture. I would just walk up and get the girls, but we have a new mother on the site and I don't know if she's a little crazy or not, and so I don't want to be caught on my feet. Look at that baby. I've got to be quick. I separated the cows to a separate pasture so that I could have some privacy and not have to watch over my shoulder. So she's so precious. Candy came from a dairy. Candy has probably never had her own calf before because typically at dairies they calve and they pull them right away. So she's very confused. The whole time she was in labor, she thought Peanut's calf was her calf, and I thought once she had her own, those feelings would transfer to her actual calf, and I'm not 100% sure that they have. So what I need to do is get this calf to the barn lot, get Candy to the barn lot, and put them in together so that they can bond a little bit, and hope and pray that she will take care of her, because if she doesn't, I'm gonna have myself a bottle baby, and that's just adding one more thing to the list of overwhelm. First of all, I gotta see if I can pick this calf up. I don't know how much average calves weigh, but this is a Guernsey calf. She's a little large, honestly. So let's see if I can muscle her into the back of the four-wheeler, shall we? Oh my gosh. Okay. Calves are heavier than they look. It's like a dead weight on the ground. Come on. Oh my gosh. Look at your sweet little angel. I've got to see if I can prevent her from jumping out of the back of the four-wheeler while I drive it. I'm not prepared for this, but we're gonna get it. Me and the baby made it to the barn lot. Poor baby. Yeah, I need to get... It's gonna be fine. Woo-saw. Problem solving. I think I'm going to make a spot in the barn. I'm gonna lay down some hay because I don't have any other bedding. I'm gonna lay down some hay for her, put her in there, lock her in there with Candy, if I can get Candy in there too. It's an adrenaline rush for the morning. This is what's really gonna wake you up. So, I've got a little area in the barn set up for her. I really honestly just thought that Candy was gonna get those motherly instincts and catch on, and she did, but it was the wrong calf. I really like to do things the natural way. I love to calf share. For one, once you get past the little hump and the calf is eating more, you only have to milk once a day, which is nice, and you don't have to bottle feed a calf. Its mom is raising it, it's learning how to be a cow. Honestly, I wouldn't be too terribly upset if this was a bottle calf because I can like make her really tame. And anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. The game plan is I'm going to get this calf inside of the barn in her little corner, safe and sound, and then I'm going to try to get Candace in here. It's tricky with just one person, so I'm going to try my best, but I'm going to get Candace in the barn with her and lock her up. Now if I come back out in like an hour and she hasn't nursed still, actually I don't know, I saved some colostrum back from when honey calved for this very reason. It's very, very important for any animal to get colostrum from its mother. That has immunity boosting qualities, all the nutrition they need to get up and going. It's really what starts their digestive system. And so without that colostrum, it's detrimental. Like I couldn't just do milk replacer. But I do have some on hand, so worst case scenario, I can thaw it and I can bottle feed her that first one and then try to get her and Candy connected. That might be what I'm gonna do because I'm worried about this little angel. Okay, I'm gonna try to get her in the barn. Calves are really heavy, in case you wanna know. Okay. I am going to take today's milk back to the house, and whoo, it got dark. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take today's milk back to the barn and thaw some of that colostrum that I'm really glad I saved. I'm really glad I saved that because I would be in big trouble right now if I didn't have any colostrum for her. She's ready to eat, so I'm gonna warm up a bottle for her, so just so that I know 100% she at least got you know, what she needs. And then I will try to herd Candy back in with her and try to make them bond. I'm so sweaty. Okay, I've got this gold, literally. This is Honey's colostrum from September when she had her calf. I'm gonna thaw it and get it in a bottle. As you can see, it's chaos right now. I have bread proofing that I need to bake now. I've got a whole pot of tomato sauce that I've been simmering for like a day. But it's fine. I'm gonna thaw this, and next time you see me, hopefully the baby will be nursing. She's almost finished this bottle now, and she's getting a little bit more energy, I can tell. By giving her all of this colostrum, I am feeling a little bit better about where we're at right now. It's very important for a newborn animal to get the colostrum that it needs. Pretty vital for its survival rate. Significantly drops when there's no colostrum within a certain amount of hours. I'm just really happy too that my sexed she was supposed to be a girl and she is a girl. That feels really great because Honey's calf was also supposed to be a girl and it was a boy. Because Candy's getting pretty old, and so are you your mama's replacement? There's nothing sweeter than a little baby. All right, I've done what I can do. She ate a whole bottle, didn't you? And look, she's still hungry. Now is the rodeo time where I have to try to get Candy in here. You guys, I did it. I'm feeling like a real cowgirl now, okay? Of course, all of this happens when you're alone and there's no one to help you. You can tell she's very engorged. I've done this before now, so I feel a little bit more confident in knowing what to expect. There's probably gonna be kicking, peeing, pooping, swatting of the tail. And I don't blame her. Her hormones are all out of whack. She's confused. I'm sure she's in pain. Look at this bag. It looks very painful. But I'm going to do my best, guys, because that's all I got, okay? First, I have this kick bar. Because I'm going to assume that she is going to be kicky. Too big. Hey, let's see what we got. I know. So far, so good. No movement of the feet. I washed this machine earlier, so I just need to rinse it. That went about 6,000 times better than I expected. I shed 0 tears. When Honey was fresh, I cried at least 4 times. She was awful. But Candace, luckily, she's been at a dairy, so she's pretty trained. Unluckily, I'm gonna have to train her to take the calf. But if that was the first milking, it better stay this way, you know what I'm saying? I didn't milk off everything. I just relieved some pressure. I can tell I was just going by what her bag looks like. And you don't want to send the signal to her body to produce a ton right at first. That's how milk fever happens. So I just relieved some pressure. I'm going to take the colostrum to the house and put it in the fridge, because we might need it again later for the calf's second feeding. But I feel relieved. Mama's okay, baby's okay. Now we just got to figure out the bond thing. But yeah, that was an exciting morning on the farm. Okay, we have progress. When I first put them in here together, Candy did not care about her calf at all. Now the calf is up, kind of, and Candy was licking on her, which is a really good sign. But I am going to leave Mama and Baby in here to bond for the rest of the day, and we'll come back and check on them in a little bit. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, this week has kicked my booty. I've just been nonstop, literally sunrise, before the sun rises and after the sun sets. I have been on my feet, working, doing something, picking, preserving cows. I'm tired. We're back for the evening round of milking, and we're making progress. First of all, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but she's making the mama sound. She's doing the like low grunts, talking to her baby, which she definitely wasn't doing that earlier today, so that's a little progress. The calf is up now. She's standing and she's looking so close.
It's warm and soft.
Yeah. She's drinking a lot better now.
Yeah, since she's getting bigger. And you have baby to go in.
I love the little happy tail wags. I sent the boys up to the house so that I could, for one, close out this video, but for two, sit in my tomato jungle and eat a little snack. This is like my pre-dinner snack. I agree with Jess when she said tomatoes are better than dinner, because it's such a short window that this is here. And so this week has been crazy, and I honestly haven't been down to the garden enough just to pick what I had to pick to put in CSAs, but not out of like enjoyment. I'm hiding back here eating little tomato snacks. The sun is going down. I've had the longest week ever. Like earlier I asked, what day is it? It's Thursday. I had no idea what day it was. It's like growing your own food can be really hard sometimes. While I love it, it's the most satisfying job I've ever had in my whole life. It can be isolating because people don't understand that like you have responsibilities, and it's not just to go to work and come home and then nothing. It's like 24 hours a day. I'm kind of a loner anyway, so that part doesn't really bother me anymore. But man, these summer days, we are in the thick of it. They're long. And I have to remind myself, this is what I cried about in January. When the days are gray and it's cold and there's nothing to do and I just want to go outside. This is it, Kim. You're outside a lot. But I'd be lying if I haven't caught myself once or twice this week thinking about a winter day where you just do your chores and then you come inside and you start a fire and you cozy up and you've got your book and your blankie and cozy. But I only want that for like a day, like just one, and then it turned back into this. That'd be great. But I think I'm gonna have to make my way back to the house. They're probably wondering where I went. Plus, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. Yeah. So this was a glimpse into my day that was chaotic in the best kind of way. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.